Welcome back and thanks for staying with us here on the I-24 News Desk. A clash among secular and religious Jews in the center of Tel Aviv during Yom Kippur has subsequently caused a war of words between Israeli politicians as well. Israel's Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu called out left-wing rioters, while the head of the opposition, Yair Lapid, claimed that the Messianists in the government brought on a religious war. The political divide follows an actual divide on Monday evening when the religious Rosh Yehudi group defied a Supreme Court order and set up an improvised gender divider for Yom Kippur prayers at the famed Dizengoff Square. The illegal segregation prompted protests from liberal residents, which at some point turned violent, with a handful of religious Jews citing fear and harassment. The conflict around the prayer service, which had then trickled down to include other ministers and politicians, comes amid a growing national debate over the role of religion in public spaces, exacerbated as part of the protest against the government's controversial judicial overhaul. Well, let's cross now live to Jerusalem, where I am joined by Rabbi Dov Halbertal, the former head of office of the former chief rabbi. Rabbi, thank you very much for joining me here this morning. This is no doubt a controversial topic, but let's attempt to break this down. The religious group defied an order placing them in the wrong, but wrongdoing was also done on the part of the activists for their violent retaliation in some cases. Are both sides to blame here?
No. I think it's a clash in between the liberal democratic state and a fundamentalistic nationalist state. You know, all the Zionist religion and also the Haredim have power, they are power drunk, and they want to make a Medinat Halacha, to impose their values on others, and they have a lot of political power. There is only one solution to this clash: to separate in between religion and state. We have to eliminate the religious parties and to eliminate the power, the political power they have, because it's a real danger to the Jewish identity. And I have to tell you, I'm ashamed to be not only a Jewish, and not only a religious one, even the Haredi Jewish one. I'm ashamed to be Jewish at all in this period of the Jewish state.
How out of line or accurate do you believe the comment made by some religious and secular worshippers alike that this clash resembled the late 1930s in Europe, preventing Jews from praying and practicing their religion? You're speaking about the separation of state and religion, but we are in the Jewish state.
But we have to separate, because it's impossible. It's a blasphemy. It's a real blasphemy of the Jewish identity here in Israel. It's not only the issue of the square of Dizengoff. By the way, I think the clash in Dizengoff Square, it's like the clash in the Tahrir Square in Egypt. It's a clash for freedom, for equality, for human rights, against the fundamentalistic and the nationalist and racist and Kahanist. It's not only the thing of the square of Dizengoff. It's all together. The power they have now, Netanyahu, the dictator, gives them Ben-Gvir and Smotrich and Goldknopf and Eichler and all those types of people a lot of power, and it's a danger. It's a real danger for the Jewish identity itself. It's not like in Europe. I think if it's similar to Europe, it's the religion that wants to impose himself on the others. It's terrible. You know, they want to tell others how to do their Shabbat, how to do their marriage, what to eat, where to go, and the women how to dress. It's really terrible. It's, you know, all those people and they are power drunk. You have to take the power from them. It's not only the square of Dizengoff. It's the first time that the Democrat raises its fist against the fist of Kahana, and that's very good. It's very good for the Judaism itself.
Rabbi Dov Halbertal, the former head of office of the former chief rabbi, thank you very much for both your time and analysis on this controversial topic.
Thank you very much.